Peterostruki viceprvak svijeta u motocrossu, 31-godišnji Švicarac Jeremy Seewer iza sebe ima nekoliko teških sezona. Krajem 2023. prešao je s Yamahe na Kawasaki i ta promjena nije mu najbolje sjela. Onda je za 2025. i 2026. potpisao ugovor s Ducatijem, a usprkos nekim dobrim utrkama u prošloj sezoni, situacija nije bila dobra, te je nedavno objavljen prekid te suradnje. Tako je vozač s ukupno 13 Grand Prix pobjeda u svjetskom prvenstvu trenutačno bez momčadi, usred sezone, ali nada se rješenju koje će mu vratiti samopouzdanje i razinu vožnje iz najboljih dana karijere. Ekskluzivno za GP1, online intervju s Jeremyjem odradila je Gea Gaži Pavičić.
Hi Jeremy, nice to have you here. Not in Croatia, but that day will come also. How are you?
Hi, nice to be here, and I'm good, thank you. It's funny you mentioned Croatia. My parents are on holiday there. Me, unfortunately, not. I'm in Belgium, but yeah, I'm great. I'm taking some days, weeks off, but overall it's going well, and I'm working on my future for sure.
You are the person to talk to at the moment. The motocross world is speaking about Jeremy leaving in the middle of the season. So tell our viewers, was something that was cooking for a long time, or it was a decision made in the last minute? How was it?
I don't know. Somehow it was coming for a long time. But then on the other side, it was a last minute decision after all. Nobody expected it when it happened and stuff, but that's how it was. In the end, it was a fair decision for both sides, I think. No negativity, no hate. That's the most important. Lawyers and all that stuff involved. It was a fair handshake and done quickly, and that's important. I can put the hook behind it and look forward, and continue with my career the way how I want to, and that's what it's important to me. That's how it went.
They had 3 riders just a few weeks ago, and now only one because of what happened to Bona. I know that you are friends. How is he?
I think he's okay. I mean, it's a nasty injury. I saw some photos, and it's not nice to see. Unlucky, I guess. But I think he's going to recover. It's just going to take time. For sure, I asked him straight away, hey, are you fine, and stuff. But you don't want anyone to be injured, now they go from 3 to 1 riders. But as I said, this chapter is behind me. I'm completely out and free. So I try to manage my future now,
So they didn't call you back. Sorry, Bona is unavailable at the moment. Could you come and race? Maybe Montevarchi?
Not yet. Not yet. I didn't
so you have time. It's not this weekend, so maybe you will get the phone call.
Yes.
What is Jeremy Seewer doing right now? I know you're watching the races. How strange is it to look at MXGP and not being there?
Actually, less strange than I thought. In Germany, the first weekend I missed on Friday, I was busy with some things. I had to actually I was in Switzerland then. I was just busy at home, had things to do I never had time to do when you are a racer and you are putting it on the side and you do it once the season is over, whatever. So I was busy with some things, and then I realized, hey, but today is Friday, I supposed to be doing start practice now. But I didn't feel crazy sad, or I was not I have to be there. No, it felt okay. I knew in this situation I was in, it was the better decision, and I don't miss any of that right now. I mean, I watched the races. Yes, it's strange not to be there and compete, but at the same time it feels right because I needed that to come back myself, so it's a bit of both. But for sure I still have it inside, and I'm like, yeah, I want to be there also, and I could do that, and I see myself still there, you know.
So you feel it, that you would like to come back and to race?
Yes, I do, but it's not like I want to do right now as quick as possible, whatever. However, just want to make it happen. No, I want to do it in a normal kind of way, and I want to race when I'm ready to race again, what I can do and when I can enjoy it also, you know.
People say you have a lot of experience. That means that you're also not the youngest age in this sport, but I still know that right now you are in the best shape of your life, maybe. So how do you feel? You don't feel old, I suppose. You are not done here yet.
Oh, I don't feel old at all, you know, like physically I'm in better shape than I ever was, I think. Just mentally, I think I've been in better shape, but that's just normal after the last 2-3 years, you know, like that's the part I need to build up, but I think I know how to, and all I need is trust, a bike I can, like, you know, build confidence on, and I will be back for sure, you know. So yeah, I'm fit. I don't feel the age. I think the age I'm in now, I mean, many people prove it, even last year, Romain, or even Kenny now with Supercross. Like, I think just physically from the body side, like, there is nothing wrong with that. It's just I need all the rest also, you know.
Yeah, because in this sport, with years and experience, usually a lot of injuries happen. Let's see, Jeffrey, or people that got hurt many, many times. You were smart and lucky not to be so injured in your career. So I think you're still fresh and ready to do some more years.
Yeah, I am. Like you said, injuries play a big part also. Like, yeah, I was lucky, and it's a combination, you know. Injuries can always happen, but yeah, you need luck, you need to be a bit smart. Sometimes other people are involved, whatever, but luckily, touch wood, so far so good. So also that keeps me more fresh for sure. Okay, I raced 200 and I don't know how many races. That also takes energy.
229 in a row.
Mentally, that's tough. I mean, if you are, let's say, half a season injured, then you can also recover other parts of your body. Okay, the injured part not so well, but anyways, I'm fresh, you know, like my body's still in the perfect shape, and my Whoop age says I'm 20.1, so that's
You're still young.
years younger, you know.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you the difference between many riders. I know that you, like Tim, rode many times when you weren't completely fit. So I know you had problems with your lungs and other stuff, and you still rode. And when we see now, I don't know, Tom Vial, he had one hurt rib and he's not riding for 2 weeks. So what makes you crazy people sit on a bike even when you're hurt and you're not 100%?
Well, I was never that hurt. Like, I don't know, breaking a rib can be very painful. So I don't know what I would do if I have that, because I never did that. The biggest like injury I just tried to overcome was actually when I had a concussion, and there was only like 10 days between the races, or like 2 weeks. And it was like really close to actually come back to a GP after quite a hard concussion and so on. But yeah, for the rest, yeah, my lung after COVID, yes, but these are not painful things. Okay, you are limited, you know, but it's not like it's every lap painful, you know. Okay, I went through those kind of things also, but nothing like major. So it's hard to answer, but I don't know. It's like, yeah, that's our job, you know, we are paid to do, and it feels wrong to give up. Like, if you are a champion, or if you have that mentality to, if you want to win, if you want to show, if you want to prove, if you want to achieve something, you don't give up. And I don't know, staying at home is kind of giving up, and that's not a good feeling, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's how crazy is that team actually won now in Arco with 4 broken ribs. That You must be a crazy person for that. He could legit stay at home and said everything hurts and I don't want to race. But actually, you racers said that when you are on the gate, you forget about everything, about pain, and the adrenaline does the job for you.
Yeah, I think it's that, I mean, training is more tough when you are in pain because you feel everything. And racing, the moment you see the 5-second board, like the body, is full of emotions, adrenaline, all those kind of stuff. So that helps to forget. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, some people, they get on a normal office job or whatever, they get 3 months off from something small, and we go race a dirt bike with the same thing, basically. It's crazy.
Yeah. We heard some rumors about you going to the US. Is that an option in your head or not at all?
At the moment, not at all. Like, I want to be here. I feel like if I mean, somehow, it would be nice to do, but I feel right now I need to get back to myself, find my confidence back. That's like my main goal. And I don't want to change everything around. Like over here, I know exactly what I need, what it takes. I know the tracks, I know the system, I know the travel, I know how I need to train. I know everything. I just need to find my confidence back and I'm there. If I go to the US, I mean, I have to find my confidence back, plus everything is new. So, once I have my confidence back, then I can do it because then I can learn something new. But I think right now in my situation, it's like too many things in one time. So my goal is to be here and show here that I still have it in me,
Yes, I know you will. We just need to find a good bike you can trust, and the rest you will do. I don't have any doubt in that.
Yes, me too. Just takes a bit of time, of course.
So what can you tell me about the races this weekend? MX2, Sasha, he's now 37 points in front of Simon. Did you expect that?
No, he changed. I mean, after last year and then after how the beginning of the season went, I was like, Sasha keeps doing Sasha things. I mean, I like him. Like, he reminds me a lot even of myself, of my MX2 days. I was also wild and just like all in all the times and crashed sometimes, but now he's like on the most sketchy track, like Latvia, he didn't do any mistake and he put it together better than anyone. And that's, impressive, so hats off for that. For me, I think he learned in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, or even since Argentina, because in the beginning of the season, he still had those moments more than now. Somehow he went into a really good direction. Yeah, so not much to say there. Impressive, For me, it's more like a bit strange to see like Simon struggling that much and giving up in Moto2 for whatever reason. Even it could take like 5, 6, 7 points or something, and it just rides out, and that's it. So it's not really the world champion mentality. Like Tim in Deutschenthal in that second moto, the bike was completely bent, and I expected him to give up, but he rode, I don't know, P18 or 19 or something. But I don't know. Maybe he has a bad injury. Maybe he was completely sick. Maybe the bike was broken. I have no idea. I just saw it on TV. So
yeah. You're not there for now, but you will know that stuff soon when you come back. What do you say about McLaren and Forest? They're very good this season. The Triumph, did you expect them to be this good?
Somehow, yes, actually, because I started to talk with them a bit end of last year. Like, they are super cool guys. Always you see them together around, and even though they are battling each other on track, they are super good together, and I like the atmosphere there. I think the team is also doing a good job. You can see they are very professional. They put the work in, and they adapt the bike to the rider. They change the bike to the rider. They told me they changed some things from last year, like they asked for it, and you see it's better, So I'm happy for them. And I think if Camden would like start better, but he knows that himself, I don't need to say that. I think he could battle with Sasha probably. Like he's for sure the second best guy right now. He just always needs to come through the field from, I don't know, P8, 9, 10. And also Fares, he improved a lot. Like last year, towards the end of the moto, he always faded a little bit. This doesn't happen anymore, so he improved a lot. But I also know they're working with Clément Desal, you know, in the background, and I've been his teammate. Like he knows how to prepare. He's also the old school way, let's say, you know, of motocross racers. So I think they have a good teacher also, you know. So no, I'm super happy for them, and I want to see Camden start better and start to win some more races and catch up on the championship to make it interesting, you know.
Actually, a few races ago, Fares said that he's pissed because they don't take them seriously. Like they want to win the championship, and everybody says, "Oh, it will be Sasha or Simon," and nobody talks about them. And now Fares is only 3 points behind Simon, so they can be dangerous till the rest of the season.
I agree 100%. Like it's still a long way to go. The way how it's going, they can still do it. So yes, but I agree, like nobody, it's Triumph, you know, and maybe those two names and riders, they are not like the ones like getting a lot of attention for whatever reason, but I think they are they have the tools in the hand. Okay, you need to do it, but they're on the right way for sure, and I'm happy for them, and they deserve it, you know.
What about the brothers racialists on Yamaha?
I don't follow them that much. I mean, okay, I always see the results, I see the riding and so on. Yeah, sometimes really, I've actually felt disappointed that Camden passed him in the last lap and he took his podium away because, like, okay, I was happy for Camden to take those 2 points, but at home to make a podium is always something special,
Yes.
you know. And he lost it in the last lap. That must be painful. I imagine myself at home in Switzerland and get passed in the last lap for a podium, but that's racing. But anyways, like, yeah, I feel like I think the younger one especially is doing super well.
Yes, Yanis.
But overall, yeah, it's also impressive. Still young, coming from EMX. So just I think the consistency is still a little bit missing depending the track, but that's normal, you know. He's young. How much older is the older
I think
brother?
the younger one is 17, and I think maybe 19. Carl is maybe 2 or 3 years.
Still pretty young, so.
Yeah. And the name I want to mention, because I know you know him, his whole career, is Liam Everts. Everybody expected a lot from him, and I see him struggling this season. So what is your opinion on his riding?
Yeah, he seems to struggle. But I think what he went through till now in his life, like many people like underestimate that. I mean, first of all, his name. This will always and every day come back to him somehow, if he wants it or not. You know, it's always on the back somewhere. And then also the injury he had 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago. Like last year, I was like really, really impressed how he handled that, you know, like how he came back from this and made it look easy somehow. And then I think it came back to him. And now I don't know what it is. Like, for sure, I follow him, and I also wish the best for him because, yeah, he's a nice kid. And I know him from Suzuki when I was there. He was a little kid. Like, we spent quite some time together because, yeah, Stefan was the team owner and stuff. Yeah, I feel bad for him. I think it's more mentally because I don't see it to be anything else. Okay, he had some small injuries also, some ankle problems which hold him back. But yeah, it's mentally, I think. And that's something I don't know how we can solve it or not. Like I said, it's not easy. Like now for us, it's like, hey, what's wrong with you? You are Liam Everts. Like, what the fuck? But like I said, many people underestimate what he went through, plus also his name, you know. So I think it's that, but I hope for him he will get it together again.
Yeah.
Because he deserves also.
when we spoke in Argentina, I asked you, who do you see as world champion in MX2? That time, before even one race was over, you said Simon. Do you still think that? Now, when we are, I don't know, 7.
Now I say no. Now I think it's between Sasha and the Triumph boys. If you
okay.
if you see it now, how everything goes and in what direction it goes, and how Simon struggled the last few races. Okay, Simon was also. No, he wasn't struggling last year at this stage of the year, but like I think it's between Sasha and Triumph.
Yeah. See, that's why motocross is interesting, because you never know. What about MXGP? Lucas had a walk in the park in Latvia, but that's something that everybody expected.
Well, you always have to do it, but yeah, he seems to be on a really good level. Yeah, he's really good himself. I think he has everything it takes, you know, like a bit the same like Chet over there. Like he starts well, he has good speed, and he has one of the best teams, in my opinion, and also a really good bike, you know, and that whole combination, nobody else in the MXGP class puts as well together as him. It's quite simple, you know.
He has a lot of confidence. I feel like that. It looks like he's playing. He looks so relaxed compared to the others. So it's, I don't know if he doesn't take it really seriously yet because he's very, very young, or it's still a game for him in a way, because he also dreams about America and other stuff. We saw that this weekend even he will go to America to race. So I don't know. Is that smart for a guy that is so young? He says that he will go and learn and that he will stay focused and he will not race there this weekend. But I don't know, a guy that is, I don't know, not even 20, he will start on the gate and he will have Jet and Hunter and everybody on the gate. Will he be able to say, okay, I will take it slowly? What do you think?
No. I mean, you want to start up front and you want to, it's hard to say, okay, I go 2 seconds slower now because it's risky. And it's not even that less, I mean, it's the same risk if you go, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
So I don't think so, but he's young, you know, he don't think about consequences, which is fine. That makes him also strong. He doesn't, you know, care somehow.
Yeah.
And he's very talented, and riding comes like easier to him than anyone else, it seems like. So other like Jeffrey or Tim, like you see, they train hard, they work hard, it's like a job. I mean, you see them trying and go faster, and then he shows up and he makes it look easy. But it's the same with Chet in the US. I mean, everybody's trying as hard as they can, and he shows up with one leg and he goes 1-1 kind of. So, you know, like people like this exist.
Yeah,
and
they do.
But talent alone for sure doesn't help. They also train hard, but yeah, it just comes easier to them or more natural, or I don't know. It's a combination.
Jorge was also strong here, but the main difference is that when he is in front, he's very good. But when, like this weekend, he stays 13th, he can't pass anybody. And Lucas doesn't even have that problem. He doesn't care. If he's 20th, he will come first or second or so. I think he's a more complete rider, that even more than Jorge. What do you think?
I agree. Like, Jorge clearly has some weaknesses, you know, like we all know. He's very strong. If he starts well, he has good speed, everything, wow. But yeah, if he doesn't get the start for once, or if you interrupt his race in the first 2-3 laps, he will be kind of blocked. And yes, Lucas doesn't have that, you know, doesn't matter the situation, he will come through. And yeah, like I said, the only other guy being that crazy on a dirt bike is Chet. So you can compare those two a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Tim was in Honda in HRC for 11 years. His bike never stopped. Not once. Once in the quali race, but during the races, never. Jeffrey had 2 dead Hondas in the last week. So why do you think is that?
I don't know. I'm a believer in karma. No, that's not true. But I have problems like even in practice, those bike stops this year, but it's a brand new bike. It's a prototype. It's not for sale yet. I think they have some issue. Quite simple. It's nothing new. And I also was like asking some friends, hey, but how is possible? This is a Honda. Like the last 10 years, I've never seen a Honda stopping, and now it stops all the time. I mean, all the time, like twice at the race now. And I just hear around, it's a small world. Also in the practice, they have quite some issues. So,
but
I don't know.
Not Ruben's bike, not Tom's bike, but only Jeffrey's bike stops on the
races. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's strange to see, but everybody says now Lucas will be champion. I don't think that Lucas needs Jeffrey's zeros to become champion, because he's stronger, if you ask me, in any aspect this season.
He is, for sure. He is. I mean, he beats him. If Jeffrey was in front, he beat him already. Plus, Lucas mostly starts in front. Jeffrey, in average, his starts are for sure worse. He also has he's outside the top 10, and then it's an easy game after all, because Lucas maybe gets from 20 starts, 1 bad one, and Jeffrey gets 50-50, and that already is enough,
What do you think about Tim on Yamaha?
Honestly, somehow it didn't go how it could go, because I saw him looking quite well on the Yamaha. Like I preferred how he looked and how he was riding, a bit more free and less stiff than on the Honda, it looked like. But on results, if you just see that, he was better, before. But it's also underestimated to learn a new bike and to go racing with a new bike. It's a different thing than training and so on. And there's also a lot more involved. For me, like, it's quite simple. I think if Tim would get the starts Lucas would get, the whole situation would change also, like, quite massively. Like, even his injuries he had this year probably mostly was because he started in the back. Okay, maybe not the one in Riola, but like what happened in France, I mean, those things happen because you are too far in the back on the start, and Lucas is out of these troubles already because he's in front. So I think a lot of Tim's problems come from start. Even in Germany, you saw all weekend he was first and second, about to win everything almost, and then one bad start completely killed his weekend. If he would have started well that second moto, maybe he could win it and go 2-1, bam, and the whole story changes, So whatever if it's him or the bike at the start, I can't judge that so much. I don't want to blame him. I don't know. Maybe it's a combination, but I think if he figures that out, the rest will come, Because he was many times the fastest in time practice, and that shows enough. He can ride the Yamaha fast. For sure, he will be fit for 30 minutes. I have no doubt. So, the rest is the start.
Yeah. I think he will get the start now in Montevarchi. I think.
Okay, good.
Yeah. What I have to mention, because it's also important, that Benistan got a bad injury. I see that all the community, motocross family is behind him, but this is the worst thing that can happen in this sport.
Yes, it is. I mean, no doubt. It's as nice as it is, as beautiful of a sport we have, when the days end well for everybody. If things like this happen, it's very sad, and no words for that. Like, you don't wish that to nobody, and no money in the world is gonna heal that for sure. But we can try to support and make it as easy as possible, at least for him or for those kind of people who are involved in that.
Romain was very pissed after France because of the track and everything. Do you share his thoughts about I see the conditions on track and everything? Do you think there should be a red flag for Benny Stunt, and what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I'm quite clearly the same opinion, you know. Red flag or not in that whole situation, that's just the dot on the E, you know, how we say it like that. I mean, this maybe, but the medic said, hey, we are fine, we don't need it. I mean, I don't think his outcome would have been different if there was a red flag. Like the situation, like we went around these people quite safe. The only thing was maybe the noise, but okay, this is discussable, but yeah, for sure there should be a red flag, yes, but that wouldn't change now the situation. I think the angriness of us or also Romain comes more in general how many things are treated at the moment, and how MXGP or FIM is like playing with those rules, you know, and the tracks. Like, I mean, sorry to say, but like we have so many beautiful tracks in France, and we go to La Capelle. I mean, it's a beautiful track, but it's not MXGP level. It's like a Mickey Mouse track, and yeah, it's just too small for racing for us, you know, for big bikes. And there are other tracks way better, you know, and those kind of things make no sense. And plus the trackers, they are in bad conditions. Why they are in bad conditions? Because they have no time to fix the track. Like, still they don't understand how the Saturday is way too busy. Like, they have no time. The Saturday, the tracks, they are completely destroyed, like dangerous destroyed, you know, takeoffs, landings, all those European classes. They just try to make as much money as possible. And still now, I believe the best racing we ever had in the last 15 years of MXGP was when we had the COVID times and one day event. Like, most exciting championship, best racing ever, most passes ever, because the track kind of developed different. Yeah, so Saturday European, Sunday MXGP, that was way better for racing, less injuries. But yeah, they play with all those kind of things in their way, in a business way, in a money-making way, and not in a sport perspective or rider's perspective. And this makes us pissed, you know. And then what happened with Benista is just like the little thing to completely explode. But I think this will never change, you know, like there's nothing we can do.
Yeah. Would you prefer the one-day format?
Yeah, for sure. Like, yes, I mean, just for safety, for tracks, yes, because the problem already starts on those tracks, also like France. I mean, they let mostly the 125 or the WMX first out on track Saturday morning, and the lines they do are already completely wrong for us, for the big bikes. So when we enter the tracks, it's quite dangerous, tight. We cannot follow those lines. It's just like it gives weird racing and one-lined tracks. Like, there is only one proper line, the rest doesn't work, just the way how it develops. And if we race only Sunday, they let us on track first in the morning, or MX2, doesn't matter, and we do our lines. Yeah, we create the track completely different. We make insides, outsides, middles, and because we are MXGP and MX2, and we have bigger bikes, you know, and then we have better racing and less risk also. And that's just, why I see the one-day format way better, you know.
Or maybe keep the two-day format, but without so much other races in between.
Yeah, 100%. Less other races. Maybe only one other class, like delete another one. But yeah, that's just how it should be. But that's not what makes the most money for them. So
yeah. So to finish this off, what are your plans now?
Well, my plans, just go on holiday to the beach. No, honestly, I took some time off. I've been riding two days now just for fun, just myself, quite funny. And now I'm gonna test some bikes. I mean, there are some bikes available from some injured riders and stuff, so I'm gonna yeah, see if I find a bike I feel good on, and if I do, and I find a team which supports me, and I find a bubble, let's say, with where I feel good in, I think I will be back racing maybe in about 3-4 weeks from now, more or less, let's say, if I get my confidence back and get some good days training. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to say I want to go to Montevarchi, give me 3 days. No, I want to go to the race and I say, okay, now I'm ready. If I don't find that, I don't go racing just to go racing. I want to come back how I used to race 2-3 years ago and not just to race. So that's a bit my plan for sure.
Did you have some offers already? To
Yes.
step in someone's shoes, maybe?
Yeah. I do. But like I said, I don't want to pick up the
Rush.
phone. Yes, I will do it. I say, okay, let me try the bike. Let's discuss things. Let's see how I feel. I don't feel so good. Better not. Yes, that's it. I do it. So I will take it step by step, and I don't want to run into another kind of disaster or mistake, so.
Well, I want to see you back. I want to see you ride this season. And I know that you need just a few races to show to the non-believers that Jeremy is still here and that he has a lot to give, a lot to show, and that you only need a good contract for next season. And I'm sure you will get it. I know that we spoke about it, and in which team would I like to see you, and I really hope it happens. But what is your wish? Those are my wishes, but I want to hear yours.
I know your wish, and that would be cool for sure. I mean, like I said, I just need good people around me. I don't think the color really matters. Yes, it does matter. The bike need to fit me and I need to feel good on it. And I know which colors more or less do fit and which don't. Already now I'm experienced enough, lucky. But yeah, which color it will be, I don't know. Like I say, I just need good people around. That's the most important, who can build the machine like I need it and like I can have success, and people who believe in me and so on,
Perfect. Jeremy, thank you. Enjoy your time off, but don't enjoy too much because you need to come back soon.
Yes, I will. I'm training. I'm not on the couch. Don't worry. I'm
good. Talk to you soon, and I hope to see you on tracks very, very soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Ciao.
Royal Enfield Classic 350 osvaja već na prvi pogled, zahvaljujući dizajnu koji nosi dozu tradicije, karaktera i bezvremenskog šarma. Privlači vozače koji vole mirniji ritam vožnje, izražen stil i osjećaj da motor ima osobnost, a ne samo tehničku funkciju. Na njemu je sve podređeno jednostavnom uživanju u vožnji i onom posebnom osjećaju povezanosti s cestom koji mnogi vozači posebno cijene. Classic 350 ne nameće se snagom ni agresijom, nego nastupa samouvjereno, elegantno i autentično. Upravo zato privlači pažnju onih koji u motociklu traže više od same vožnje.